guys, the moment you've been waiting for. We are going to cover your brows today. Brows do not need to be hard. They do not need to be scary. And it's such a game changer for your face. Okay, so why do we color in our brows? I never understood the big hype of coloring in the brows. I kind of thought it was for people who didn't have brows. I have very dark colored brows. So I thought to myself, why would I want to color in my brows? They're already like almost black. And doing so makes such a big difference. So I'm going to show you guys one brow today just so you can see the comparison. And I'm going to use our new Brow Obsession palette. These are going to be brows for dummies. Not calling any of you dummies, but seriously, this is so simple. There's no trying to match a shadow perfectly, trying to get your shape right. I mean, this is gonna make it really easy. This combined with a brush, if you're gonna do the palette, this is a must. This is gonna take it to that next level. Okay, so are you ready? So the first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna take your angle side of the brush. There's one side that is angled and one side that is flat. So you're gonna start with the angled. These come in 3 colors. There's one for blonde, which is what you're gonna use if you are gray, a true blonde, or even a redhead. And then there's brunette, which if you're a brunette, or even a darker, deeper red. And then there's brown, black, or brunette black. So there's light, medium, and dark. And that's gonna be for your true dark brown or black. I'm actually using medium, even though I have a very dark brow. I don't want to make them more black because it's not gonna match. So this is a medium. They're numbered for you, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't get overwhelmed. 1 and 2 are gonna be the colors for actually filling in your brow. There's gonna be a lighter option in all of them and a darker option in all of them as well. And the purpose of this is to have the 2 colors to just kind of blend and help you get a more natural look. So you're gonna start with the angled side of the brush. The easiest way to do this and the fastest way, because we're always in a hurry, right, is going to be one side in the dark, one side in the medium. I'm sorry, the light. And then you're gonna come up to your brow. If you're not sure how to properly shape your brow, super easy trick is going to take your pencil from the side of your nose straight down and into the inner corner of your eye right there. So you can see where mine starts right there. So if yours starts over here, you're gonna wanna come fill it in. You can just take your pencil like this and do a quick little dab and have your starting point. You want your arch, the top of your arch, to be from the corner of your nose through the center of your pupil, and then your tail. And on this one, mine is too short. So you're gonna go from the corner of your nose again to the outer edge of your eye and out. So you can see mine's just slightly too short, so I'm just gonna bring that down a little bit longer when we get to that point. So that's just a super simple guide mark if you have over tweezed your brows or they're just not growing in the way you want them to. Those are some super simple tips for getting appropriate shape. Okay, so we've already dipped our angled side in the light and the dark combination. So you're gonna come into the starting point. This is gonna be hard. I'm gonna need a mirror. Okay. And I like to just make a nice little straight line like this. And then you're just gonna fill this in with little feather motions. If you have your brush, the longer side, which is over here, down, and the shorter side up, and just kind of go like this with the little feathering motion, it's gonna help it look a little bit more natural. And you're just gonna come in and fill in those, that little spot right there. Okay. I'm gonna do another quick little dip here, both sides. And then I'm going to follow this line right here and fill this in. I have a couple little gaps right here, and then again just kind of feather them up. Okay, you can see the difference already. It's insane. Then you're just gonna come in on the underside here and follow your natural shape. You can pull your hairs, brush them down, and follow the top line. I like to do a nice little line on this one and then brush it down into the hairs. Okay. Okay, so you want to treat your brow in sections. I like to start with this inner little section right here, and then I like to work towards my arch. So I focus on the underside right here and then the upper side up to that point, which is, this is the point, if you remember when we went like this and straight through the pupil. And then I like to do my tail, we'll call it a tail. So if you brush your little hairs down, you can use a brush or just your finger even works. Then you're gonna start at that point and then make a line down. And this is where I'm gonna bring mine out just a little bit further. And then again, just work this color into your hairs that are already there. Okay. How easy was that? Now do you see the difference? Your brows, seriously, I mean, the first thing people pay attention to, should pay attention to when they see you, is your eyes, right? That's what you want them focusing on. So your brows are kind of like your frame for that. And you just want to help draw that attention to your eyes. Okay, then, so that takes care of 1 and 2. Then you're gonna take your flat side and you're gonna come to 3 and 4. These are both your highlighting options. 3 looks pink, but don't worry, it's not gonna be pink. It's more translucent and it's kind of for cleaning up and making some sharper lines and just really defining the edges of your brow. As well as it can be a daytime if you're typically matte during the day, shimmer at night. I know there's no rules, right? You just do what makes you happy and what makes you feel good. So you can do both during the day, but this pink one is gonna be the one that just gives you that definition. And if you don't wanna shimmer, you're gonna stop with just the pink. So you're gonna take your flat side, and again, just flip it on both sides, just a really small amount. And then you're gonna come under here, and you're going to just very lightly draw your little line underneath. I need a little bit more. You can see it's just a real faint pink line, but it's not gonna stay pink. Okay, and then you're just gonna drag that down and blend that down. If you want to stop here, if you don't want to shimmer highlight underneath your brow, you're almost done. You can also use this on the top if you're a little bit more fair skinned, or if you're gonna, go over it with the highlight. I'm not super crazy about wanting really defined brows, so I'm just gonna finish right there under the bottom. If I wanted to do shimmer, which I'll just go ahead and do to show you guys, same thing, same side of the brush, coat both sides, and you want your highlight to be, if you go right to the highest point of your brow and come straight down, that's where you want to start your brush, because where you place your brush is going to be where the majority of your product lands. So you want to start right here under that arch and then just spread it down and slightly over to the sides. Okay, just a real faint shimmer. And then you're almost done. The last, you're gonna go back to the angled side, number 5. This is your setting wax. So for those of you who have long brow hairs like myself, you totally know what it's like to be halfway during the day and then realize you had a brow like hanging all funky all day, just going rogue. So the wax is going to help set these brows so they don't move all day long. This is a very, very lightweight, you see that? A very, very lightweight wax. and you're just going to feather it on. Super easy. You're not going to feel it. It's not going to harden your brows. You're not going to feel it when you try to like move them. It's very comfortable, very light. Just a small amount is going to hold those brows in place for you if you need it. I do, especially down here in my tail end. They like to kind of like come up. There you have it. How easy was that? Now you can see the difference. So especially in pictures, which now I'm remembering I did not take a before picture. Especially in pictures, even though I have very dark brows, for whatever reason, the whiteness on my skin that peeks through my brow hairs, that's what always shows up in pictures, and I'm always looking very uneven and unbalanced. I never understood it before I used to color in my brows. I'm like, my eyebrows are so dark. Why do I look like I have no brows in pictures? So there you have it. Get your brows going. Don't be intimidated. This is so easy. If you guys have any questions or want any help, I'm right here for you. Good luck.